One significant for online interview is online interview not necessarily needs to look the same as the offline interview, as you all know somewhere. But one thing most people misunderstand with online interviews is the body language. See, sorry, sorry. See, when you look at yourself in the screen right now, you can see me. I'm putting my hand in this side and moving here. This is my upper torso of the body. You're not able to see what I'm doing everywhere, but still you can understand what I'm doing in sense of how to take it to the next level. Because body language does not mean that the entire body, whatever you're visible is yours. So if you want to go for online interviews, the body language is equally important. In a video interview, when you move like this, back and forth, this back and forth movement, I need to know exactly when I'm standing and if I move this way or this way. I should know my camera angles better. So the best way you sit in the center, whatever to your camera, not necessarily to your laptop or a webcam. You should be sitting in the center. That's the best way to sit. Your chairs adjusted. Make sure your chairs are not visible beyond your torso. So you sit and people look at you, not your chairs. Because they're selecting you, they're not going for a furniture expo. So this is important that you know the camera angle. If you use a mobile phone, we have constantly discouraged you from using mobile phones for interviews because a mobile is used for multiple purpose. It is like you have a gym, you got a reading room, you got a library, you got things which are meant for particular things alone. Normally, you can do an exercise anywhere, but most people prefer a gym, not just for the equipment. It is also done for the quality time and focused time. When you go to gym, you don't eat in the gym. Nowadays, they do after workout or pre-workout, they have some protein powders, but normally inside the gym, it is just a bit in the front area. So people need focused place. So this focus needs to come to you. This focus, as we see, is more important for interviews also. Your mobile has many things, my friend, many things. It got a WhatsApp, it got a Twitter, it got a Facebook, you got your financial transaction, your parents call you, customer care, if they care or dare, they call you. Many things are happening in your mobile. An alarm can go out, some app may ask for permissions. We don't need this nonsense. A computer, even if you use a laptop, you should make sure you don't get other things involved when you're there in the computer. This computer should not have beep, 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 beep sound coming from it. Okay, you should be aware of it. If you're looking for a Zoom meeting, company will take care of it because company pay for it. But in case if you have a liberty to select the platform and if you schedule, normally it will not happen for interviews, but this can happen for meetings. For Zoom right now, I'm using is a 40-minute stuff. So beyond 40 minutes, I'll be in trouble. So there are things like that. We need to understand the limitations of time and reschedule it and actually have a plan B. Some people do this. They slouch their hand, they keep it in their chin, in their face. Avoid all those things and do not touch your face when you do an interview, whether it is online or offline. Keep your hands where they should belong to. Because if I say, what are the don'ts, I should say, don't do this, don't poke your nose, don't keep on going. The best thing is to do what to do. What to do is sit straight, look at them, make sure you're focused, eye to eye, camera to camera. And when they look at you, you should know the angle between the camera, your eye, and their screen. Because if you focus on the camera, sometimes you may not be able to say where the interviewer is looking or what it is. So you should approximately put this video link in such a way that your face and the webcam Inside this room, you get a window of your face, and this webcam angle should be in touch with each other so that eye-to-eye contact will be possible. Now you have put all these pictures there. You can see the pictures and how people are looking in the pictures. So when we see how people are looking in the pictures, we can understand many things, don't you? Without a word, of course, there are some comments which have been written there for some reason. But even without these words, you can understand what the same person is looking and feeling. My first request is just look at the hands of this person in the video. Just the hand. Just look at his hands. Just the hands alone will say the story. Now look at his eyes. Just his eyes. The eyes alone can say a story. Now include his face, that can say a story. So when we say body language, all these things play a very important role. So it is not the visibility, it is not how you look. It is very important how you look in the camera. Otherwise, you can't get the things done. So getting things done in that form is very important. It is very, very important. There are audio mics which are available. I am a bit old school. I'm still using an earphone. There are very sophisticated microphones which are made wireless, wired. Check the battery. Whenever you use a wireless one, you need to check the frequency and battery. Frequency is set, but you need to see if it is working. Battery double, triple be sure, and have always have and something. If it is a removable battery, always have something inbuilt available next to you so that you can use that battery, not inbuilt, a spare battery. If it is a chargeable battery, make sure the charging devices are nearby. Even in case of emergency, there should not be a case of emergency because you should be prepared. But if the meeting is prolonged beyond your expectation, then okay. Then have these chargers and other things which you can collect. If you have a wired stuff, now it is a bit weird to have a wired, but it is okay because it can be used. It can be used in a sensible way. It need not be charged. It just need to be checked. Mine is working, I'm fine. So body language and wireless, what is the problem? Because when I use this earphone, when I get up, I'm a bit conscious if this earphone is getting in the right way or I may pull the laptop back. When you use a wireless, you don't have that problem. That's the advantage of having a wireless. And when you fix this wireless, I'm speaking about body language and wireless why. Your breath sound should not be there. Because some people are they speak like this. That's not a good way, isn't it? So be aware of that. That's the most important thing. Your body language.